Hey guys, it's Childish. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be giving you guys 5 important tips to improve your GVG score. Now, before we get into that though, thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate you all checking out this video. As always, if you want to see more educational content for Soul Strike down the road, you all know what to do. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, hit the notification bell so you guys know when the next video drops. Now, I know you guys are super surprised as to why I'm talking about GVG after almost a year, because recently I joined a newer guild with a couple of friends that are obviously very competitive, and of course, because of the fact that they do GVG, I've learned a lot of things. I don't want to go ahead and share some things with you. That being said, though, this is going to be a very basic video. This is going to be for the ultimate beginner in GVG. So for those of you guys that are looking to see some more heavy end content down the road, you are in for a treat, because I'm going to have one of the best of the best come onto the channel, and we're going to talk about some really cool stuff here. That being said, though, let me go ahead and jump in to the topic at hand, and let's go ahead and preface this by just giving everybody a heads up on, kind of what is GVG and what it's all about. So as you guys are familiar, the connected world, that newer stage after you clear the regular stages, right? The connected world opens up and you have all these tiles to take on. I'm sure you've seen in a wide variety of YouTubers or streamers talking about the tile takeover, your ability to pick any specific tile, challenge it, get the high score, and then hold on to that while collecting specific gems, so to speak here, right? Well, when it comes to the guild battle here, it's kind of that same concept where instead of just having the concept of taking the tile over, you're going to be taking a castle over, and you're going to be going up against two guilds here. So as you guys can see from the top here, your guilds will compete to conquer castles in the conquer field and get some additional rewards. There's only going to be one time and one time only during the day, and that's going to be from Saturday from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. and that's going to be server time. You are going to be getting yourself 3 entry tickets to go ahead and challenge it. And again, the goal for you is to essentially go to the map, as I'm showing you guys some background play right now, and just try to get the highest score possible. Okay. Now you're probably asking yourself, well, when it comes to GVG, why should I participate? Why should I focus on this? Because some of the rewards are very nice. We're talking about dimension stones. We're talking about ether. There's a lot of rewards that can be collected and shared among your guilds. So if you're one of those people out there that haven't really jumped into a guild and wanted to be competitive, I would still definitely jump into a guild and see if you can take advantage of it, because a lot of other content in the game, if you don't take advantage of it, you're going to be missing out a lot. So again, what I want to focus on right now is going to be my top 5 tips to improve your GVG score. And once again, I want to put a disclaimer. This is just basic generic content for you all to get your feet wet here. First and foremost, let's go ahead and talk about the research rate. Now, the research rate is one of the things that's going to amplify your score. Now, if you guys didn't see earlier here, when it comes to the castle that we're looking at right now, if you take a look at this castle and we're saying, okay, we're going to go ahead and attack this one, you'll notice here on the nearby research rate bonus that I got 214.5% of 1000%. So as you guys can see, if you hunt the monsters around this castle here, you're going to be able to get yourself some additional research rate. Now, mind you, even though I'm sitting here at 100%, this can go all the way up to 1000%. So if you take note here, right around the castle, I got 2 that are maxed out at 100%, with 1 being 14%. So that's where we're going to get this 214% score that we got to work on. So you're probably like, well, Childish, that's not going to be good enough. What am I going to do to improve it, especially if my guild is going to be looking to go ahead and attack something real quick and I don't have one in? Well, one of the things that have been collected along the way, if you guys haven't checked it out, is some of the consumables. You have a legendary connected world research node, as well as the epic connected world research node. So if you're one of those people out there in your guild or whatnot that doesn't have that 1000% research rate, that is one of the quick things you could do to get yourself at that spot so that you can get your score really high up there. So if you guys didn't know, and I'll show again some clips in the background here, you're going to be able to collect the score through the push, and that score is going to be amplified depending on the amount of research rate here. So it's imperative that you go ahead and make sure whatever guild you're attacking, tell your guildmates that they need to have that 1000 research rate here, and make sure that if you guys have an idea of which castle you want to attack, as far as what you want to do up this coming weekend, make sure that your guild's working on it and getting that 1000% research rate. Just keep in mind that it is the ones that are actually adjacent to the castle, not the ones that are like sitting at a diagonal. So I just want to make sure that you guys are well aware that you cannot get value out of the ones there. You have to work on the ones that are around it, okay? Next one up is going to be your team build. While I have a lot of great insight as to what I can tell you when it comes to your team build, you will notice with the content I'm showing right in front of you is that I'm basically utilizing my very generic fire fervent build, okay? And one of the things that I want to tell you right from the get-go is that while I may be able to get a reasonably decent score, that score is not as good as this score. And this score was accomplished by a wide variety of skills, abilities that focus around AoE. The goal, of course, is to clear the content as fast as possible so you can get to the boss as fast as possible and have a lot of time to do as much DPS as you can. And that cannot be accomplished with AoE skills or with AoE allies. So I want to put it out there, while I'm not explicitly saying which one you should use, you should understand the fact that there will be AoE skills involved and there will be AoE allies involved when it comes to GVG1 content, okay? Next one up is going to be manual play. Now, again, watching this content that you're seeing in front of you, you will notice that everything is just basically auto. While again, I want to respect the people that have provided me some insight within the guild, I just want to tell you guys that there is going to be a little bit of manual play involved. Whether that's going to be in the first part, the second part, we're going to leave it at that. But just understand that there's certain things that you could do, capitalizing on your skills and abilities. If you timed them perfectly, it'll allow you to push through the content a little bit faster, a little bit quicker. And again, going for that goal, getting the highest amount of damage possible. Yes, there is going to be a little bit of manual play. Now, one thing to kind of note here as well is that when the ability is available for you to go ahead and get yourself a chance to attack, you will notice that at the bottom right of the screen, there will be an option to use your keys. And then once those 3 keys are done, you're going to have the chance to purchase some keys. Now, again, when it comes to trying to get the highest score possible for the guild, again, the victory award is to have the total amount of points generated from the guild versus the other defending guild out there to fighting it. So if there's an option to purchase, purchase the keys, without question, that's going to be something very important for you to tell your guild to do, okay? You cannot get the highest score possible without utilizing everything in your arsenal to get the most score out of there. And again, every single key is going to provide you a certain amount of points, a certain amount of score. So if you have 6 chances versus 3 chances, then without question, it's going to be one of the best things to do for you and your guild. And then last but not least, the thing that you need to focus on is that the good thing about this, when we're talking about skills and allies, we're talking about manual play and whatnot here, you definitely have the opportunity to get the best score possible, right? And how is that? Because if you did not know, when you're doing the matches on the top right of the screen, you will notice that there is a door to exit the match or the guild v guild match. It allows you to basically exit it so you can get the best score possible, okay? So if you're one of those people out there that are looking to improve your score, take note that you could do some trial and error. You don't have to actually finish the match. If you're looking to see if you can improve it, test some things out here, you're going to have that opportunity to do so just like everybody else. Again, this is not an exploit. This is not anything new. This is something that's been in the game for quite some time. Similar to other stages in the game that have the ability to exit out before it's done, you can do that as well in your GVG max to make sure that you get the highest score possible. So once again, fam, those are my 5 biggest tips between research rates, AoE skills and allies, manual play, key purchases, and rerunning the match here. If you do utilize those in your lineup when it comes to your GVG matches here, I promise you'll be able to improve your score, not only for yourself, but of course your guild, okay? That's going to be it for the video, fam. And once again, stay tuned. We're going to be connecting with one of the best in the game to talk about GVG1 and GVD2, giving you guys some of the basic strategies you need to push your guild even further. Thanks again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys all in the next one. Take care.